impatient urging. We watched with amazement as they rolled and flashed in the murky water as they sank, leaving us with vivid memories and regret. For me, memory is a lot like my fish story. I seem to remember only moments which particularly delight or trouble me, and sometimes the ones that flash brightest are the ones that do both. I like to think my brightest memories are also the ones which have taught me valuable lessons, like how throwing away antique heirloom fishing lures can make your father cry. This memoir is, therefore, imperfect. It will contain details as true as I can remember them, and I am certain some recollections will be incorrect or incomplete. All I can promise is that the memories in these pages are, to the best of my knowledge, influential moments of my life which have shaped me into the woman I am today. I hope you graciously accept that possibility as I recall these stories with you. By reading them, you cause these memories to flash and sparkle once more. While not every recollection in this memoir shines, I believe it is important to include the difficult parts and the ones that beacon on regrettable decisions, because if we don't record these multicolored memories as accurately as possible, they might sink into the darkness and be lost forever. What isn't this book about? If you are coming to My Body is Distant in search of a book that thoroughly explores gender or cancer, you are looking in the wrong place. While there are depictions of both elements, I prefer to think of this story as a tribute to those who seek love when they feel unlovable, the things we do to accept the parts of us we cannot change, and the complicated, selfish choices we sometimes make to protect our bodies and hearts. As is the way of things when we make selfish decisions, too often others are hurt. However, when the threat is past and the smoke clears, we count the bodies and discover we have become an unintentional casualty too. Content warning. Spoilers ahead. This memoir contains true events of homophobia and transphobia, both microaggressions and overt threats, though I'm certain some individuals may perceive other unintentional examples. There are also graphic scenes of cancer, suicidal fixation, infidelity, surgery, and abuse of power by medical professionals, mental health professionals, and authority figures. Finally, there are sexual situations that can be perceived as quite graphic. While all sexual acts described were consensual by all parties, some are awkward and distracted and dysphoric and sometimes just uncomfortable, as non-fictitious sex can sometimes be. On language. In my effort to be honest and truthful, I have tried not to revise the language of my memories. Except for a few thems, theys, and theirs, I have therefore maintained the flawed and sometimes regrettable language I used. Some included terms are not contemporary, and certainly more will be exposed as problematic in years to come. That said, I have avoided using the terms FTM and MTF when possible, as I loathe the context and imagery they evoke, no matter the date I am recalling. And it is my book, after all. On who is named and why. Both my given dead name and current legal name are accurate. I realize critics might weaponize my old name. However, after writing this memoir, I can't foresee anything more damning they could unearth than the confessions I disclose in these pages. And, as evidenced by websites which attack trans women online, such information can be easily obtained by those who seek it out. While I won't confide which other names are real or not, I will say that every real name used in this book was included with permission. Each person I contacted was given the choice to either keep their name or choose a pseudonym.